Today on Hello Rose City, the viral Dubai chocolate bar. The head chocolatier from Puddin' River Chocolates is here with a fresh batch and to tell us about her other spring specials. Plus, on the money with On Point Community Credit Union, how to start, maintain, and grow your small business. And details on a special offer this month from Albertsons and Safeway. We'll check in with dietitian Anessa Chumbly. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out with us on Hello Rose City. I'm Lacey Evans. We are looking at another cool, wet day in the area. Same for the rest of the week and into the weekend, but hopefully that weather won't keep people away from the first Sunday Parkways event of 2025. This Sunday, streets in Southwest Portland will close to cars so folks can ride, walk, and play in a public space. There will also be vendors, community booths, even live entertainment. Streets around Gabriel Park, 33rd, Capitol Highway, and Dolph Court will be closed from 11 to 4. Next month, Sunday Parkways takes over the Cully neighborhood, like you see in this video. In July, it's East Portland, and in September, a return to downtown Portland for the first time in almost a decade. Have you heard of the Dubai chocolate bar? It's totally gone viral. I see it everywhere, but you don't have to go to Dubai to get it. You just have to go to Canby. With me now is the owner and head chocolatier at Puddin' River Chocolates, Teresa Sassy. Welcome.
Welcome. It's good to be back.
Thanks. Yes, thanks for being here. So what is Dubai chocolate?
Dubai chocolate came from Dubai. A gal started it and played with it, and then it just went viral. Okay. And it's, you know, I've had a lot of requests for it. Do you have it? And we're like, no, we're not going to do it. And then I went to Switzerland, to Falkland Chocolates, the headquarters, and all the other chefs were like, why are you not doing it? So I got back and I started playing and having a good time, and it's just gone crazy. Okay. So we created the recipe in the shop, and it's doing really well.
Yeah. What is inside?
So I do several different things, but there's tahini, which is sesame seeds, and then it's Gaddafi, which is a grated phyllo dough, and then they take and it comes from Turkey, and they toast it. And it's almost the consistency of shredded wheat, but it stays really crunchy. And so then, of course, pistachio. Okay. And then the pistachio paste, and then there's a little butter in there. Of course, it gives it that nice hop. So it is so fabulous. And I've tasted different versions, and they're all good, but, you know, we always like to create our own stuff. Yeah. So it's really an experience.
Okay. Well, I have never experienced it.
So today you get to.
I will. So show us how you put them together, how you make them.
So what we do is I have a bar, and I tested with, I would imagine, this is my 6th mold that I played with, so I could get the right depth, and then you could actually get a good amount of the filling. So we start with this, and then we fill it, and I've got another one in the refrigerator that we'll take out. So this is a dark mold, and this is the milk mold. Okay. And so I fill it with the filling, and then what we do is we just take tempered chocolate, and then we cap them off.
Nice.
And the same thing with this guy. We do Dubai bites.
Yeah, and so, that is not something that you had seen. I haven't seen that, so that is new.
Yeah, I just created those and came up with it. Same thing. We fill those, and then on the other side is just, with green to represent. And then this is a mold that's actually done complete. I'm
going to try one.
And so they're so good. Just crunchy. And that crunch never goes away.
This is really good.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
They're very thick.
Mm-hmm.
Much thicker than, a regular chocolate bar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can take the milk one. If you want to hand me that milk chocolate bar, you probably
the one on top?
Break it up and just show how much stuff is inside. And there's a lot inside,
Yeah, you jam pack it in there.
Jam pack it in there. Same with this,
Delicious.
So,
I'm going to keep eating, but you tell me about your time in Switzerland and how that was like, and what else you learned.
Oh gosh, I learned so much stuff. I was invited to go through a distributor, AUI, Albert Ooster Imports, and they are located in the East Coast, off the East Coast. And so Falkland held this big week-long chocolate training for chefs all over the country. And so I was invited, and I'm like, oh, yes, I'm in. Oh, yeah, sign me up. Yeah. So I had like a month to prepare. And so I went, and it was just the techniques that they taught us that was so fabulous, just different ways to do different truffles. And so I learned a lot of anytime you can get out of the shop and go see and get different recipes. So I've been making all kinds of things. But the other chefs were so fun, and they're like, Teresa, you've got to do this. You've got to do this.
Well, yes. So we're all very glad you went.
Like a hunting dog, you know.
Something else I enjoy about this is that it doesn't crumble, and you don't like lose the filling everywhere once you take a bite out of it.
Right.
Delicious.
It all kind of goes together.
Yes.
Yeah.
What else are you offering this spring?
So we've got, in the shop, we've got it's a summer collection. So it's 5 different truffles with like blueberry, raspberry, some Marionberry, seasonal stuff. So we try to do that in truffles. And then the Dubai bars have really taken off. And then, of course, we've got,
I know, I didn't even ask you about the cookies.
The shortbread cookies with caramel and sea salt. So those are a huge hit everywhere.
I bet.
We just can't keep up with them. It's crazy.
So the cookies and the Dubai chocolate, and then people are coming for them.
Mimosa truffles.
Are those the little orange ones?
Yeah. So those are fun.
Okay, I'll try one of those later too.
I think you should. Yeah, they're so wonderful.
And people can buy from your shop, right? Tell people where you're located and how they can find you.
So we're located at 1438 South Ivy Street in Canby. And then they can buy all this stuff at Zupan's, and their locations are McAdam, Burnside, and Lake Oswego. And they carry a lot of our product. And then Cuts Force Marketplace in Canby, and then us.
Okay.
So
and they're very popular. You just made a delivery to the Zupan's on Burnside this morning. So that's where you need to go this afternoon to get some of these.
Definitely, definitely.
Thank you, Teresa.
You're welcome. So fun.
All right, next, if you or someone you know is starting a small business, On Point Community Credit Union is here to set you up for success. We'll get some great advice when we come back.
The Hello Rose City Kitchen is sponsored by Standard TV and Appliance. Kitchen provided by Brian Schmidt Builder.
Welcome back to Hello Rose City. That's the view out at the Chehalem Estate Tasting Room. Looks like a pretty day. We should see some sun breaks this afternoon. Every month, an expert from On Point Community Credit Union joins us for our On the Money segment. They offer advice on all kinds of financial matters. And today we're talking about small businesses. I'm joined now by Will Burton, a small business lending manager. Hi, welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me, Lacey.
Thanks for being here. So, okay, let's say I've got this great idea for a new business. So I'm right at the beginning, just starting. What is the first step you would advise people to take?
Sure. So I'd advise you to research the market that you're entering into. It's important to know who your potential customers are, what they want, and who your competition is. That'll help you identify your niche and will also help you understand the demand for what you're offering. The next most important step is to, once you've identified what you're offering, is to register your business with the Secretary of State.
Sure.
That helps legitimize your business a little bit as well as provide some legal protection.
Okay, good to know. Okay, so let's say I've done all that paperwork, I've registered with the state. How do I keep that momentum going?
Sure. The next step is to open a business-specific bank account. You want to get your finances in order. One of the biggest mistakes that we see new business owners make is mingling personal funds with business funds. That makes it really difficult to track money as well as understand how your business is doing.
And so does that also make taxes easier, stuff like that?
It's also going to make your life a lot simpler when it comes to tax season.
Yeah. I guess you need to avoid confusion too to see how the business is performing. So don't mix it with the personal account.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I've taken all these steps. I'm up and running. How do I grow my business? How do I grow my customer base?
Sure. I always suggest looking to your community. Your local Chamber of Commerce often has events that can help you there. You could also join a small business group in your area. That's going to help you gain the trust locally that you need for repeat business.
And I think is starting small key as well. You don't want to kind of go 0 to 100 right away. You can scale later. Is that right?
Yeah, building a business base takes a lot of time, and that's okay. So start small and test your business model. And that can ensure that you can grow in a safe and healthy way as you gain confidence and experience.
Yeah, and you mentioned connecting with the community. What about connecting with local vendors? You know, if I'm starting a coffee shop, maybe it's best to connect with a local bakery or something.
Absolutely. You never know when you're going to connect with somebody that can provide services or products that you need for your business.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's say, again, I've done all those things, but you know, I want to keep growing. I think whether you're starting a small business or kind of with anything in life, you tend to hit a plateau at some point. So how do you hit those challenges but keep going?
Sure. Running a business is extremely challenging and takes a lot of dedication. One way you can stay up to date is by really examining the market trends so you're up on any new trends that you can take advantage of before your competition. It's also really valuable to dig deep into insights that your customer feedback can give. And if you're not gathering customer feedback, it's really important to start.
Yeah, because you say, even if it's not positive, you have to look at all the comments.
Absolutely. You need to understand what your business is doing and the ways that you can make your products and services appealing.
Yeah. And then, remember you're not alone. So that goes back to that networking, connecting with other people in your community.
Yeah, you are not alone. Your local financial institution is an excellent place to start for advice or maybe even options for getting a loan.
Okay, well, let's talk about that. How does OnPoint support small businesses?
In so many ways, Lacey. We offer the products and advice that can help any and all business owners get what their business needs taken care of. We offer loans and lines of credit for qualifying businesses to help them grow or obtain long-term financing. We also have over 50 branches locally in Oregon and Southwest Washington. So come in and visit an OnPoint branch today and we can get you partnered with a business banking expert to help you with all your business needs.
And I'm sure it's a really great part of your job to see someone come in at that first step and then to see them grow and succeed and make it to that,
It's absolutely the most fulfilling part of my job.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thanks for being here and thanks for giving us these tips. And again, you can find the location nearest you at onpointcu.com. Thank you so much, Will. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right, do you need some fast and simple dinner ideas? Safeway is offering 4 items for $15 to make a dinner for 4. We'll show you how to get the deal and the variety of meals it can make next. Thanks for watching Hello Rose City. That's the view from the Hello Rose City camera. Dark clouds out there, 57 degrees. We could see some sprinkles mixed in with sun breaks today. The combination of a hectic schedule, a stretched budget, and hungry mouths to feed can feel stressful. But mealtime shouldn't be that hard. Dietitian Anessa Chumbly has some good news with a special offer this month from Albertsons and Safeway.
Hi Portland friends, that's right. This month, our favorite brand, Signature Select, available exclusively at your local Albertsons and Safeway, has rescued mealtime with a $15 pesto chicken meal bundle offer with 4 products that'll nourish a family of 4 at a delightful value. All you have to do is clip the offer in the Safeway or Albertsons For You app. Now, the offer kicks off on the 14th and lasts until May 27th, so you want to pull that app up now to make sure you clip it. Then head into your local store or shop online for 4 items. Signature Select's Campari tomatoes, their romaine hearts, pesto sauce, and boneless, skinless frozen diced chicken breast. You're gonna love Signature Select because they offer a variety of high quality products throughout the store at a delightful value. And I'm going to show you 3 delicious ways to take that $15 Signature Select Meal Bundle offer and put your own crowd-pleasing signature on it that I think your whole family will enjoy. So let's get to it. All right, meal number 1 is a quick and easy pesto chicken salad. Just toss the cooked chicken with delicious pesto, giving all of those rich basil flavors that will transport you to Italy in one bite. Stuff that into romaine boats and top with chopped tomatoes. Now, nutritionally, you're going to get high-quality protein to sustain you, healthy fats to satisfy you, and antioxidants to support your overall health. And we love this one as a meal prep lunch or a quick, easy dinner before heading out the door to kids' activities in the evening. Meal number 2, May is actually National Salad Month, and these 4 ingredients come together into an irresistible spin on a salad. Just roast up that chicken with some of the tomatoes until the tomatoes are blistered and the chicken's cooked, and then put that on top of romaine. And then use the mouth-watering pesto as your dressing. And a pro tip, I love to take some leftover bread or bagels that are too dry to use use and rescue them by turning them into homemade croutons. Just add oil, a dash of garlic powder, and roast until they're crispy crunchy, and you'll have a hearty and irresistible salad. All right, meal number 3, summer skewers with pesto dip. Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes it seems like the magic for kids is just serving food in a different way. So this time, saute that diced chicken and then add chunks of tomatoes and lettuce onto skewers, and the kiddos can help with this one. Then we make a creamy sauce by blending the pesto with Lucerne cottage cheese. Dinner is fun, engaging, delicious, and best of all, budget friendly. And while you're in the store, pick up some easy fruits to fill in for snacks or make a fruit salad, like Signature Select's juicy gold nugget mandarins, their sweet Caroline blackberries, and my favorite sugar bee apples. Taking a no food waste approach really helps stretch any budget. So what we do is we turn the leftover fruit salad from dinner time into a yogurt fruit parfait in the morning. And more good news. You can redeem this $15 pesto chicken meal bundle offer with Safeway or Albertsons for you 2 times before the 27th. Just get it all in one simple click or trip to your local Albertsons or Safeway. And one more reason to love Signature Select, they consistently offer the love it or it's on us money back guarantee because they want you to be completely satisfied. Just go to Safeway.com/Signature Select for more.
Thanks, Vanessa. Sounds like a deal you don't want to pass up. Head to your local store and grab that offer now before the 27th. More than a decade after the passing of comedian Joan Rivers, last night NBC aired an hour-long salute to Rivers' career and impact. Joan Rivers, a dead funny all-star tribute, celebrates her pioneering role in comedy, especially for women. It was co-produced by her daughter, Melissa.
She was so honest. Yeah. She was a truth teller. If you look at comedians, and I really notice that now, is they're the truth tellers. They're the Greek chorus.
All I ever heard growing up is, why can't you be like your cousin Sheila? Sheila had died at birth.
Every time a clip of my mom came up, everyone stopped and watched the clip.
Stars like Chelsea Handler, Tiffany Haddish, and Nikki Glazer all perform in the special, and if you missed it here on KGW, you can still watch it over on Peacock. An extended and uncensored version of the comedy special is there, along with additional comics and laughs, and an encore presentation will air June 5th at 10 p.m. on E! We'll be right back. Let's see what's happening out along the coast. It's beautiful out there. Nice blue skies, a few clouds. That's the view from our Chinook Winds Casino Cam out in Lincoln City. What's happening in your garden this week? Show Us Your Garden is sponsored by Farmington Gardens. After a couple weeks of dry weather, our yards and gardens are getting some much needed rain this week, so send us a picture. If the wet weather has perked up your yard, we want to see it. Email hello@kgw.com and we'll add your photo to our growing community garden. We welcome all photos, including those pots you have on your patio, porch, or balcony. We'll share your pictures on Friday's show, so email them today. All right, it's time now for the Hello Rose City Pet of the Week. Take a look at Kobe. He's a 6-year-old German Shepherd, Australian Shepherd Husky mix who loves to travel. Kobe often visits the coast, nature parks. He even visited Moab, Utah last year. You can check out all of Kobe's adventures on Instagram at keen_Kobe. Now, send us a picture of your pet. We'd love to show off your cute pics here on the show. Email hello@kgw.com or tag us on social media. We're at Hello Rose City. All right, what you doing tomorrow? Say 11 a.m.? Hopefully you're right back here with us. We'll talk to the folks behind the Asian American Pacific Islander Food and Wine Fest. Dozens of chefs and wineries will have their creations available for tasting out in Dayton this weekend. We'll get more details. Also, new data shed some light on how teachers are feeling in the classroom. We'll learn about the findings. And hey, if you can't join us tomorrow at 11, that's okay. You can watch Hello Rose City anytime you want. Stream us on your schedule on KGW+. That's our TV app on Roku, Amazon Fire, and your Apple TV. Download it and search for Hello Rose City there. You also find our past segments on our website. It's kgw.com/Hello Rose City. Thank you so much for watching today. We'll give you another look outside. Again, we could see some showers and some sun breaks today. There's a look at Pioneer Courthouse Square. Looks dry at the moment, so get out there and enjoy it. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow.